All right, on to the final two projects. Project choice number 4 is doing your own research study. And you got a little taste of this in 504. So if you're wanting to delve deeper into that, then this is the project for you. So this type of project requires you to come up with research questions based on a problem, figure out which kind of research design you're going to use, figure out what kind of data you're going to collect, analyze your data, come up with your results, conclusions, those types of things. And you will notice that there is a literature review because all studies have a literature review that documents what previously has been studied about that topic. So when we go and look at the outline for this project, it should look very familiar to you because it has the 5 sections that every research study has. So you have your cover page and your abstract, and then section 1 is the overview of the problem. Section 2 is the lit review, then your methodology section, then data analysis, and then your conclusion. And then you end it with your references. And you can see there once again what needs to be done to get the in progress. So when we talk about a research study, it's important to think you have to get this done in a semester. So this is not the time to say, I want to do a developmental study where I follow people for 3 years, right? No. Most of the students who have done a research project in the past, they either tend to choose a descriptive design or an ex post facto study or a case study, something that can be done in that time frame. And just a word of caution, if you choose a research study, because you're going to spend the bulk of your time collecting the data, you have to give yourself sufficient time. So we have to kind of get going on it right away. And the 5th and final type of project you can choose is what we call an evaluation study. This is really a variation of the research project. But we have this in here because in education, we tend to just go with kind of the flavor of the month approach, right? Oh, let's just use this new program. Let's just use this new assessment. And we might use it for a while and then we're on to something else. And we've never really gone back to analyze whether it's working. So if you choose an evaluation study, you would choose to evaluate some process that's in place, some curriculum, collect data to see if it's working, analyze your results, and then make recommendations. So for example, I had a student a couple years ago, his middle school had instituted a new discipline program the year before, and he said, we really haven't gone back to look at if it's working. So he did an evaluation study where he compared the number of expulsions, suspensions from the year before to the new year. He interviewed or sent a survey to teachers. He sent out a survey to parents to see what they were thinking. He interviewed students on their perspective about it. And based on that, then he was able to go to his principal and say, hey, here's the data, right? This is what our constituents are saying about the new program. So here's the outline. Once again, cover page abstract. You're going to start off with the statement of need. What are you evaluating? Why does it need to be evaluated? You'll have your lit review that provides that empirical research support for whatever you're looking at. You'll have your evaluation design. How are you going to evaluate whatever you're evaluating? And then your final evaluation, and you'll end with a reference list. So what I want to show you is I have a website and I'm constantly updating it with previous projects because I think it helps to see some other people's, not that I want you to copy, but to maybe use as a springboard for your own ideas. So let's go ahead and take a look at that website. All right, so these are my victims that, oh no, I meant my students who have come before you. But see, look, they all made it through. They're happy. So if you see up here, you will see the 5 different types of projects. And if you just click on it, you will see there's just a little overview of that. And then if you click on any of these, if I just go to one, each one of these is a project that you can download. And I'm not going to open them up, but you'll be able to see the format. You'll be able to see the types of things that they've done. And like I said, I haven't put the ones up here from fall yet, so I'll be getting to that. So there'll be more coming up, and I usually leave them up for a year or two, and then I'll take them down. So yeah, I just have one current evaluation study. So I think you can see by here, literature survey B is popular. The creative projects are very popular as well. So that's a resource for you that I want you to use. So let's go ahead and go back to the syllabus.